Have you ever noticed how the first thing we do when we step into an empty house is turn something on? A podcast, some music, the TV, anything to drown out the quiet. We've become experts at filling every gap, every liminal space of our day with a constant stream of information. But what if I told you that silence isn't a void? What if it's actually the most information-dense field in the universe? We bridge the gap between human noise and cosmic stillness by decoding the rhythmic pulses found in absolute emptiness. This is a high-density data stream vibrating through the void, and today we're going to learn how to tune into it. The truth is, our fear of silence is hardwired into our biology. From an evolutionary standpoint, absolute silence in the wild meant danger. If the birds stopped chirping, it meant a predator was nearby. Our reptilian brain still reads a lack of noise as a red flag. In the modern world, we use linguistic constructs and constant noise as a shield. We are terrified of the void because it strips away our social masks. We don't fear silence. We fear the mental radio in our heads that we can't seem to turn off when the world goes quiet. But neuroscience offers a fascinating shift in perspective. When you stop focusing on external tasks, your brain switches to the default mode network, DMN. This is your brain's internal server. This concept builds on the natural evolution of stillness. By moving beyond the ego, we enter the cosmic mechanics of the mind. The DMN is where your brain processes your identity and connects random dots into brilliant ideas. Silence is the operating system for your true intelligence. While you're making noise, you're just repeating old patterns. When you go quiet, you start to access the raw, nonverbal data streaming through the universe. The composer John Cage once entered an anechoic chamber, a room designed to be perfectly silent. Instead of nothing, he heard two sounds, his nervous system and his blood circulating. This proves that as long as you are alive, absolute silence does not exist. Silence is a mirror. Is the rhythmic pulse of your own existence that you usually drown out with the world static. When we strip away the noise, we prove that nothingness is actually a dense, vibrating field waiting for our conscious alignment. If you push through the initial discomfort, silence offers a high-tech upgrade for your life. Think of these as the treasures of the void. Crystal clear intention. You finally separate your true goals from the noise of other people's opinions. Your intention hits the mark with precision. The sensory radar. Silence wipes the dust off your perception. You start to notice synchronicities and signs that you used to fly past at full speed. Intellectual overclocking. Complex problems solve themselves through sudden insights rather than logical grinding. Your brain stops filtering noise and starts processing truth. Access to the soul's archive. In deep stillness, you catch flashes of your true purpose. Messages that are impossible to hear in the roar of the everyday. You align with the profound intelligence of the universe. Silence is a skill, and like any muscle, it requires consistent training. You have to retrain your brain to see emptiness not as a lack of content, but as a high-density stream. Here are 3 simple techniques that you can begin practicing today. Microdosing. The transition rule: don't aim for hour-long meditations yet. Use liminal pauses. When you get home, sit in your car for 2 minutes in total silence before going inside. When you turn off your computer, don't pick up your phone for 3 minutes. These tiny gaps teach your brain that the void is safe. The radar technique. To calm your biological predator alarm, give your brain a job. Close your eyes and scan for the 3 quietest sounds in the room. Once your brain maps the environment and finds no threat, it will naturally downshift from anxiety to deep rest. Distancing the inner radio. In the quiet, your thoughts will get louder. Don't try to stop them. That's impossible. Instead, treat them like a radio playing in the next room. You can hear the chatter, but you don't have to listen to the words. You aren't the noise. You are the one observing it. This is the moment you connect with your true self. In a world that demands your constant participation and feeds on your distractions, silence has become the ultimate form of rebellion. It is a profound act of courage to disconnect from the collective roar and stand face to face with your own existence. Most people avoid this stillness because they fear the void, yet the universe never shouts its secrets. It only whispers them to those who are ready to listen. Choosing silence is not a withdrawal from life. It is the moment you finally show up for it. It is the carrier wave of the cosmos, pulsing in every breath and every gap between your thoughts. By embracing this unspoken intelligence, you move from being a mere spectator of chaos to becoming the conscious architect of your inner reality. So, the next time you find yourself in a quiet space, don't rush to fill it. Just stop and listen. The transmission has already begun. Are you ready to receive it?